And preparedness is something that we always have to put into our own consciousness, because disaster, and when we talk of peace and security, a sudden disaster comes upon like a thief in the night without being expecting that it will come that soon. So preparedness is something that should always be part of our lifestyle. No? You know, with all the calamities and disasters that we have experienced, usually sanay na tayo sa mga ganon, mga Pilipino. Kaso lang, meron pa rin mga kumpiyansa, no? That it will not be that worse, or it will not be that, no. That is why it is always good to be prepared and anticipate even the worst scenario. If we are not able to ready ourselves with that, and then that's the time that big tragedies are happening in our society. Now, back to our gospel of today, would like to focus our attention to a small area of it, and that is attitudes or attitude. Kapag sinasabing attitude, that is a shortened phrase of the negative connotation of negative attitude of a person. Di ba? Kapag sasabing, ay, yung taong yan may attitude. But actually, yung negative attitude, pero nagiging shorten siya ng attitude. No? Kapag sinasabing may attitude siya, automatic negative ang dating. No? From the dictionary, attitude is a settled way of thinking or feeling about someone or something, one that is typically reflected in one's behavior. O isang pananaw sa mga bagay-bagay o kahit sa mga tao na nakikita sa pagkilos o pag-uugali. Originally, supposed to be neutral ang attitude, no? Neither good nor bad. But nowadays, it is acquired as more a negative connotation, no? Attitude problem. Tinitingnan natin yung servant na pinagkatiwalaan ng isang talento na meron siyang ganong bad attitude, negative, no? He did not value what the master had entrusted to him dahil tingin niya isa lang, no? At kino-compare niya ang sarili niya doon sa una na binigyan niya ng 5, binigyan ng master ng 5, at yung pangalawa na binigyan ng 2. Kaya tingin niya sa sarili, bakit ba ako ay isa lang? No? Yung una 5, yung pangalawa ay 2. Tapos ako isa lang, kawawa naman ako. No? Yung negative attitude kaagad. No? Dito na magitan na yung inggit, no? O envy, the tendency to others of what they have, no? And kapag nagkaroon ka ng inggit sa iba, ang tingin mo, it would also lead to self-pity. Ay, kawawa naman ako, no? Kaya kapag may mga ganyang attitude, parang you will always be at a losing end. Lagi kang talo, no? Lagi kang talo, no? Others would call inggit as like parang anay, is a corrosive nature of termites, no? Kakainin unti-unti yung kalooban mo, no? Now, when people are afflicted with envy, then eventually nawawala sa kanya yung pagbavalue sa mga bagay na meron siya, no? And it loses the sense of gratitude. Kapag hindi natin na-value yung mga maliliit na bagay, even the least things that we have, no, we lose the sense of gratitude in our lives. Hindi ka nagpapasalamat kasi isipin mo, kawawa naman ako, no? Ganito lang ako, ito lang ang meron ako. So you tend to underestimate what you have and not make the most out of it. If your attitude is always negative or bad, whatever you have in life will not work out. Plus, no, part of the bad attitude of many or some of us or some people would be yung sinisisi yung kamiserable mo doon sa iba, no? Yung blame game. You tend to see others as the cause of your misery. Dahil ikaw no, ganun. Kaya ako ganito dahil sa iyo, no? The blame game will be part of that attitudinal factor in you. Now, the best formula of a misfortune life is you have with you envy and blame game. While the best formula of miracles, of a fruitful life, will always be gratitude. No? Bring with you a grateful heart, and you will see that you are surrounded by a lot of blessings in your midst. The good attitude also of the owner and the master is very interesting. Ito'y para sa development ng kanyang nasasakupan. Kung ganyang lahat ng master, no, parang ay masaya, no? Pero it also takes risks. Pero kung titingnan natin yung kwento, parang pinagstudihan ng master din yung mga kakayahan ng bawat isa. Pero at the same time, parang test lang baga ito. Kasi sabi nga since you are faithful to small matters, then the next time I will give you the responsibility for bigger things, no? Kaya it's always risky when you entrust something to your constituents. No? Bakit risks? You entrust responsibility to others that you are not even sure if it becomes fruitful. Entrusting talents can even lead to losing your investments, no? What you have developed, no? What you have given to them may not develop into what you expected. But that's the only way actually where each one could be able to grow as an individual and as a community. It's always risky, but that's the only way we could be able to grow and to develop as an individual and as a community. Merong isang kwento ng isang bata sa tambakan ng basura. No? Isang batang ito ay namumulot ng basura. At tinanong siya kung anong wish niyang regalo sa Pasko. In her situation, sabi niya, sana po umulan ng basura. Yun lang ang wish niya. Sana po umulan ng basura. For this little girl, basta magkaroon ng maraming basura, doon siya nabubuhay, doon siya kukuha ng grasya. Oftentimes, what we throw away as garbage for others is already grace. But what is even more sad is that because of our failure to recognize the abundance in us, we eventually spoil the graces we received into disgrace.